Good to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Al, first of all, we're used to calling you the beardless brother. So what's up with the facial hair, man?
Well, Lisa says that I'm the best-looking Robertson.
Amen.
Okay.
But you've had my dad and others on. The bar is low, Mike. I mean...
I'm not going there, brother.
It doesn't take
I ain't going
much,
there.
you know what I'm saying?
I love the title of the book, Desperate Forgiveness. It sounds like that both of you have been through some life experiences in which forgiveness was not just, oh, I forgive you, everything's fine. There was depth, a lot of hurt.
I think probably my biggest thing that I ever had to deal with was whenever I was a young child, I was molested by an uncle. And that really set the stage for what I went through as a teenager, but then also what I went through as a young adult. And it really shaped me into somebody that I really didn't want to be.
How did you handle some of the hurt? Was it suppressed, or was it let it go and lash out?
I was a very rebellious teenager. And, you know, then when I married Alan, I thought, you know, everything was going to be perfect. But, of course, you take that baggage with you into your relationships. No matter how many relationships you have, you're going to take it along with you until you deal with it. And that's what we had to do.
Al, how hard was it to open up about issues in your relationship as a couple in marriage, and to sort of tell the world, look, we've been some places that we're not proud of?
I was a pastor. So here I was in this fishbowl of our church and trying to do the right thing, and yet how open can you be when your marriage is falling apart? And so as Lisa said, it started for us when we were young, and then it came out in that point. You know, Lisa had an affair, our lives fell apart, our marriage fell apart. But the reason we call the book Desperate Forgiveness is we both had to get to a desperate place, first individually with us and God, and then with each other to say, we want to work on this. Because no couple stands before the preacher thinking they're going to have an affair, have a difficulty. It's when those things happen is when you have to deal with them.
Lisa, when you were dealing with forgiving, let's say, the uncle and other things going on, how long a process? How long did it take you to work through the place where you could say, that's under the blood, it's behind me, I don't have to deal with it anymore?
You know, I learned at 7 years old to be dishonest. And so I had to go back and say, why am I dishonest? And I had to go through all those things that I had done, things that had been done to me. And I had to get to a point where I said, okay, now I know I'm changing, you know? And with God's help, that's exactly what I did, was I changed the situation.
As we found that healing, Mike, we then began to help other people. It was just natural. And every person we helped and every couple we helped, it brought more healing to our wounds. And so our mess became a message. And that's what it is to this day, and that's what's in the book.
It's refreshing to have books that tell it like it is rather than sugarcoat it.
That's right.
Desperate Forgiveness. Look, you can get your copy of Desperate Forgiveness on Amazon. You can also go to alandlisarobertson.com for all their books and to enjoy their blog. You can follow Lisa on Facebook at Lisa Robertson and on Twitter at Lisa Rob Allen. And you can keep up with Al on Twitter as well. And I don't think this is going to work anymore because it's at Beardless Bro. So you're going to have to get a new Twitter handle. That's all there is to it.